Uchenasi has really produced a lot of people. I just sat down. I was like, okay, um, remembering the old day times, the people that she had worked with. I can't really remember all of them, like all the people that she has worked with, but she has worked with a whole lot in the Nollywood. Not just being the biggest producer in the Nollywood, but also the biggest earner in the YouTube aspect of producers, the highest earner in YouTube as well. As of 2024, she's one of the highest paid YouTube producer in Hollywood. So, and how does she do this? How is it that she has kept on and kept on being the top? And you know that she doesn't just have Uchenasi TV, like we all know. There are other channels that Uche Nancy has that many people don't even know. There's a whole lot of it. There is Uche Nancy and family. There is also every other ones that basically many people don't know that she has names. Number of them. I was trying to get it. She also has Top Nolly and then Celebrity Movie. So, and then Uchenasi and Family and many other ones that we know. So, she's one of the highest paid. And how does she do this? How is it that she's been able to maintain this level of topping um all the time and all the years? And then the reason being that she has one thing that we don't know. One thing is God. She has always attributed her achievement to God. And then she also have the interest of people at heart, meaning that many people who had worked with her has had already and has always given a success story about her and feel good feedback about her. She has worked with number of people. If I could start mentioning them, Ekene Umenwa, Destiny Etiko, that the people that she has grown so much that now are now doing well and they are even producers themselves. And there is one thing again, that she will never stop you from becoming that person that you want to be. You understand? These people that mentioned were like literally her actors and actresses, and they were being like on her production, but later they all broke away to become their own producers. I may not be able to mention all of them, and many of you who know all the people she had acted or groomed so far as a producer, you can mention them on the comment section. That I've mentioned the Kenel Mewa. I've mentioned, I don't know if Cleason to a Kenel Mewa's husband too, because he's an actor. I don't know if she has featured in Uchenasi production. Then Destiny Tiko, Chioma Mewa. We have Sonia Uche. We have Chineye Nebe. We have Anthony Wood, we have Brian O'Hara, we have Maurice Sam, we have Per Watts, we have Oluebu Belbio, we have Big Mike of Africa, we have this new man that's this young man, what's his name, that is, we have Amechi, Buchi Amechi, and so many of these people are really doing well. I know many people also, we got to a point that some people were like, why is it that it's only Asabahud that you're always concentrating on? And people got tired, like this Asabahud, she's this one of the people who actually started in this Asabahood. That's the story I got to know, that she's among the first that started in Asabahood. They're in Nollywood. We have Asabahood, and then we have the Nollywood, more or less like the city ones. You have in Lagos, Abuja, and the likes. And then those people in Asaba too. You have Ekene, I think Ekene, Destiny Etiko. They are all basically the Zubi Michael. You have those people, the Asabahood. people, like basically concentrate in Asaba acting, and then other actors that you understand. So she's among the biggest in that of Asabahood, but it got to a point that people were like, you need to start doing something different. We start hearing the comments from people, not that they were actually directed to her, but people were like saying that it's only Asabahood and all that, and they needed something very different, like different faces, because most of the movies that is being featured are mostly people that feature in Asabaud, and so there should be a mixture of tops of those of the Lagos, Abuja actors and all that. You need to be like, do something, thinking out of the box, or doing something way different from what you usually do. There is something that I love about her, is that she takes reviews and back reviews about her productions very seriously, and then she does her own kind of new intake of actors every January. If you notice, every January there is always an audition at Uchenasi production, and then that's to get where she gets new faces, new people that she will groom, and all the people that she had groomed so far has really been doing so well in their respective career over time. And you see that Destiny Etiko, she has groomed, has become somebody too that's a producer who is also doing her own audition, getting new faces for her own production. Ekene Umenwa started out also her own production, and has really been doing so well, getting a million view per day. That's because they had producers like Uchenasi who taught them the tricks of how these things go about. And then again, cheesy Lizzie Gold also is another person that has worked with Uchenasi and had learned from her as well. And then Zubi Michael, I can't really say Zubi Michael has worked with Uchenasi, I can't confidently say that, but I think they had worked one or two things, Abby. Then I don't know. Then Patience Suzoko, yes, maybe in those old times she had worked like with her in one or two occasions. And then we have then we have Anthony Wood Day too has worked with, and then we have Chris Okabwe, always being paired with Chineye Nebe, and constantly paired with Chineye Nebe. That's where the news now came out that the two had an item, and I'm happy Chineye came out to debunk the statement immediately on her live on TikTok, because she was being constantly paired with Chris Okabwe. That's one thing about Nollywood. Once they see you being paired with a particular actor, like in different movies, they will think maybe you have a night there. And after that, Chris Chineye too was now being constantly featured with Clinton Joshua, and now the news has been moved to them. But she has a way of clearing the air. She will tell you they are nothing but friends and colleagues, and that's all. So these people has been groomed, and she just don't just groom other people outside. She also groomed her own family ones, like her children too are in Nollywood, like Chineye Nebe and Sonia Uche, who are both producers as well, that others are now becoming bigger producers to her children too, are not left in the way. Sonia, we all know, has started out her own production on her own channel. Chineye too is also a producer, but mostly of her productions are being uploaded on Uche na Bonabo. And I think Chineye too, you should have your own channel where to upload your movie. I think I will make a gist as regards to that. You should start having a channel. She has her own channel. She does vlogging, but there should be a particular channel you can start up something on your own and then start uploading on it. So I think she has a movie channel, but she doesn't upload on that channel. That's what I mean. It's a channel where you can start uploading your own movie. So Uchenansi has really touched a lot of people in the Nollywood, and she's still doing excellently well, and new faces are still being springing up day by day on her production, and she's also soaring higher and higher. And these people, when you interview them, if you go back to interview them, they will attribute their success or trace back their own achievements back to Chinasi, and that's one thing that is expected, like just like that of Funke Akindele that we all know, she doesn't just feature people like constantly on her movie, because she always like gets new faces, except those who have been close to her. Those are the ones she retains on her production. But when it has to do with Funke, he also new faces all the time for every production, thereby giving everybody chance to excel, and then giving them that popularity and then advertisements to like be noticed by every other producers out there too. But so Uchinasi too, what we'll be expecting is that you should have collaborations with other producers. But why is it that they don't do that in Nigeria? Why I would it to be a different gist all the same. Like I said, I would like there should be a kind of collaboration between producers in Nigeria. But I think everybody's trying to like do their things and like do their thing and not have a collabo. But it would be a good thing, like thinking outside the box kinda. But I'm so happy with the level of Uchenasi has really impacted in so many lives, not just on her own children, but also the lives of other people that we know are great today, great producers, and they have turned out to be great producers too, who are now also auditioning for their own production. And in recent times, so Sonia Uche put out an advertisement that they are sourcing out for actors, young actors as well. So these are the things that is expected. And in recent, as time goes on, you see that all these young actors and producers will turn out to produce other producers as well, and it keeps going up like that. Well, this level of achievements has continued, and people have been impacted so much. Anyways, I don't know how many of them way back in the time that has featured on Uchenasi's production. If you know them, please list them for us to know. Okay, till I come again, I'm just Vigily.